I just see the pattern, I solve it. 2 up, 2... Okay, I mean, that's it. I'm trying to trace out the process that you would have to go through, take optimal route, and not do this, whatever that is. I think that if I go here, it will like attack me. Yeah, okay. That was a good guess. Wow, for a human. I was exping the other day, reading some papers, finishing up some side quests, and then I saw a new quest available that I didn't see before and that I took right away. It was a quest to try to beat ARC-AGI 3, the hardest AI benchmark I've seen so far, where our best models get a score of 1% if they're lucky. So this is one of those quests where making an attempt is already a success. You don't get to just walk in and slay a dragon first try. You gotta learn the dragon's weaknesses, its moves, what doesn't work, what almost works. It's not skill issue, it's experience issue. Now this quest is way above my level. So what is the solution, you think? Anyone? I gotta level up. It's experience issue. I will lock in, I'll exp, and I will give it my best. There is literally no other way to win. Our mission begins with reconnaissance. I want to show you exactly what we're dealing with. We humans can one-shot problems, meaning solve them with no specific training, with no prior preparation, just by sheer thinking first try. Like here, we have input and output, right? So we have to figure out the pattern. What are we expected to do? And it looks like we have these holes or island that are being colored according to the size, right? The shape doesn't seem to matter, or placement. Here we have the corners, here we have straight 3 blue squares, so I guess the shape doesn't matter. So this is our problem here, and we need to solve it. There's no trial and error. I just see the pattern, I solve it. So I want to, I need the same grid, and I need to color it. Let's go one by one. So this is one. I guess the corners don't connect. Yeah, here. Okay, so, and this is blue. And am I a genius or what? Submit. Hell yeah. And notice what happened here. To an untrained eye, this was unimpressive. But to people with childlike wonder like us, this was exhilarating. I just think and solve it. It's amazing. This curiosity in what just happened is exactly what we need to be able to replicate the same phenomena in man-made neural networks. Like, tell me your secret. How can you think and solve it with no guidance or preparation or instructions or demonstrations? That's amazing. It's like my beloved Dreamer 3. How can you close your eyes, dream out some fake scenarios, and then play better after that? This curiosity, this type of thinking, has led Francois Chollet in 2019 to create the abstraction and reasoning corpus for artificial general intelligence, or ARC-AGI benchmarks. We have 3 versions of this benchmark already, and I saw under introduction of version 3 a comment, introducing goalpost move 3. Like, dude, come on. I mean, it's a complete misunderstanding, if not bad will, because the aim is to introduce incremental challenges that will lead us towards human level intelligence, right? So as long as there are mental tasks that humans can solve but AIs can't, we will keep getting new versions of the ARC-AGI benchmark. And so the first version consisted of static puzzles that were aimed at a weakness of AI at the time that poorly generalized to novel problems. Can you imagine it took us over 5 years to beat ARC-AGI 1? It wasn't beaten with first LLMs that could process images, like GPT-4 Vision. No, it was beaten in December 2024 with OpenAI's O3 model. ARC-AGI 2 now came out shortly after in early 2025, which was very similar, still static, just harder. The same models that first beat version 1 weren't sufficient for version 2, which is intended since all these tasks are solvable by humans. And the tasks looked like this, so literally the same interface, the same format, just harder puzzles. And here we would have to realize, I mean, I saw this one before, but here we would have to realize that this yellow element is an anchor, and they expect us to connect the elements. We cannot rotate them or anything, just move them and connect them according to these red connectors. And these connector squares overlap, and we just have to solve a puzzle. Like, we cannot really brute force it because there's so many combinations. We have to think and kind of like imagine in our heads how these puzzles fit together here. Like here we would have to realize, like in our heads, just by analyzing it, that there's no element like this with two connectors next to each other. So these have to belong to different elements. And you can probably tell that it's not super hard. Like, we can all do it pretty much, but it takes some effort, some analysis, some imagination. But we can do it. But I already saw this before, so I wanted to do live some random puzzle that I have prepared here. Let's see this one. Okay. They want me to... Okay, so it's like a beam that goes forward, and when it hits this block, it goes down. And okay, I see. Oh, there's so many examples. Oh, this one goes up. Why would it go up? Oh, so it's like counter. I mean, this is clockwise. This is counterclockwise. Right? Boom, 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 boom. This is how it's done. Okay, let's see. So this is counter. I mean, okay. I mean, that's the pattern here is pretty much visible. Oh, I have to do this. Boom. I mean, okay. That is easy now. Okay. That was pretty nice. Let's do another one. Okay, from this, a spiral. From this, okay, the red spots stay. Here we also have a spiral, but the same spiral, but it stops here. Okay, so it goes until it encounters an obstacle. Yeah, all right, I can do it. Copy. So we go. Whoa. Wait. Oh, it begins with it. Why does it begin in a different spot? Okay. See, so the placement is not exactly the same, but the shape is the same. Oh yeah, because here it's like cropped. Here this is a under spiral. Okay. So we go. Wait. Oh, I'm clicking wrong. Okay, 2 up, 2, boom. Okay, I mean, that's it. All right. Okay, it was not perfect, but it was authentic, which was the aim. I'm not making more attempts. How about next? I mean, come on. How easy can... Whoa. 4. So you replicate on a diagonal? Wow, that is sick. On like 2 diagonals. Wait, I mean, like, it's easy for humans, but it's amazing for AIs to be able to solve it, if they can even. But okay, I will not do it. I mean, there's too much clicking. I have to copy it. But okay, like, you see the patterns here. And this benchmark is being beaten as we speak, because current best scores are literally from late April 2026, from GPT 5.5 Pro High, Pro Extra High, High, Extra High, and are they high? Who's naming these models? However, So far, none of this really affected my personal course of study, my personal projects. These were interesting benchmarks being beaten by large models and large companies with large amount of resources. So not really my area of work. But all that changed in late March 2026 when they unveiled version 3, which is a whole new beast, whole new dragon. Our best models get 0.5% score, like on a good day, while costing thousands of dollars for an attempt. Ridiculous. The first two versions were fully static, but this now has a form of interactive games. Oh my goodness, when I saw it, I was so excited. So this is aimed at exactly the weakness of current large language models, which are really bad at predicting or like understanding the consequences of their actions. Look at this. Like what do you see? First of all, like if you haven't seen this before, what do you see here? We have some bar here. Like as humans, we have tons of, I mean, we're gamers, right? For the most part. So like I understand that this is probably some like lives. This is some meter or like kind of like energy or mana of some kind. This is part of UI, maybe. I mean, okay, I will not pretend that I don't know about this because I played this before, but you know, like I'm trying to trace out the process that you would have to go through to figure out what's going on. Like this is our agent. This is something. I don't know, right? Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna go left. The game is kind of slow to play, but yeah, we have to go here for this sign to rotate. This is like our key, our compatibility with the exit. So this is our goal. And we go here. You can see here that here's level 1 out of 7 for this game. And there are like many games here. I mean, these are only public games. There are private games that nobody knows about that are actually being tested on the on the benchmark. But these are public games, and this is one game that will introduce new mechanics. It will get harder as you go, but already beating this level, like without preparation for an AI, that would be really hard. But okay, as humans, we beat it. I mean, all of this is human beatable. Next level, we have something new, right? And we don't know what it does even. I mean, it has a similar color as this bar, and we already noticed that it's like an energy that we have that comes down from with every move that we make. But my goodness, right? So we have to rotate the key somehow. So we have to go here. That's what I understand. But we go there. And it rotates clockwise. So we have to do it, what, twice? Okay, but I'm out of energy, so I go here. I go back, rotate again. And I have to go all the way to the goal, okay? But how an AI is supposed to, go through the same reasoning? For us, it's natural. For an AI, what? First try? Okay, in a second I'll play like a new game completely that I didn't play before to go through the reasoning. But for now, I just want you to understand like what the whole thing is about, because it blew my mind. Like, okay, we're at level 3 and we have 2 new mechanics that we have to figure out on the spot immediately, right? Here we have some color wheel and we can assume that it changes the color, but we have to figure out, we have to model this, we have to understand it, right? The AI, if it beat the previous levels, it would like kind of model in its head only that it has to rotate the sign to match this. But now it has to figure out that it's not just rotation, it's also color now. And like, yeah, see this, like, what is this? We don't know. We have to like explore the environment. We have to know that we should go here to try to see what it does, interact with this element. We go here, it pushes us. Okay, so we have a new mechanic. I mean, oh my goodness, my head is steaming right now. But okay, we change the color too much. Okay, very nice. We get the energy. I don't need the other one, I think. I don't know. And here, okay, we rotate it. And I believe, I mean, I didn't test it. I don't want to find out, but if we go straight down, I don't know if we make it. We have to be smart enough to go up, not down to the goal, but up to use the push mechanic. My goodness. And now, like, what is going on? Not only we have a different color, we have also different shape. So I assume, yeah, this is the shape changer. My first thought when I saw this, I was like, we're not beating this anywhere soon. But my second thought was that if we beat it, that would be amazing. That would be an actual breakthrough. That would be exhilarating. That would be actual reasoning and pattern matching and understanding consequences and actions and exploring the environment and modeling everything. Like, what? I'm just amazed by, you know, how hard it is and how hard it will be to beat it with neural networks. So this is crazy. But in the meantime, because this is I'm re-recording this section because we had a new development in the meantime, because Opus 4.8 high has been released, which gets like almost 5% score on public data set, right? But on the official benchmark, it gets 1.5%, which is a new high score. 1.5% from just a few days ago, which is pretty nice. But let us see how it plays, because here we have like all the replays, so we can analyze how it did. Okay, so this is it, and let's see how it plays the first level. Okay, I see some unoptimal routes here, just kind of wasting some moves, but it beats the first level. And what's important here is that move efficiency matters a lot for the score. So you can get probably a much higher score for the first level if you take optimal route and not do this, whatever that is. But okay, it beat the level, which is pretty nice for literally the frontier model that humanity currently has. But let's see at level 2. I mean, on this timeline, you can already see that it didn't beat the level 2. But let's see how it did. Maybe let's speed it up. It went left, now right, right, right. And it constantly goes right. Oh, now left, okay. But does it look like it understands what it's doing? Does it look like it kind of like knows the consequences of its own actions or what the game is even about? Does it understand that this rotates the sign, or just like tries random stuff? Like, did it ever even take this energy donut? I don't think so. Just trying the same thing over and over. And this is currently our best model. Like, this stuff is no joke. Like, it's exciting. That's why when I saw this, immediately I was just like, wait, I mean, that can steer my trajectory of learning. Like, I want to beat this. This is amazing. Also, the requirement for getting the prize for the benchmark is that you have to open source your solution, which is amazing. I mean, I love these people. But now I want to try one more thing, which is to play a game I haven't seen before. How about 293? Okay. Okay. Wait, is this just a maze? So we have just the arrows, and I assume this is us because this has this little square. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought, okay. So it goes 2 squares forward every time. Okay, so this requires some planning, some like understanding of the space, but other than that, pretty easy game. Let me see. Ooh, we have an enemy, a guard, or what? Or this is just like something we can control? No. Wait, I think that if I go here, it will like attack me. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That was a good guess. Wow, for a human. Could AI make this guess? Okay. Let's see, but when will it move? If I go here? Oh, I can attack him because this is like his one eye, like it's a cyclop. Okay, I attack it. Okay, that was really good. I'm happy with this one. Okay, now we have more enemies, but still no like new elements. So let me see. Yeah, I can never go here because it will attack me. So it needs some planning, some understanding. Very nice. Good luck to all AIs. And I have to take down this one first, right? Because otherwise he would attack me if I attack this guy. Boom. Okay. I like this game. I actually like this game. Orange, right? And we have no idea. We cannot even... I mean, we can make some assumptions about its behavior, but... Oh... Okay, it's... Wait, now I cannot go here, right? I have to go backwards? Okay, very nice. Wait, this is exciting. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go down. I will not kill him. I think he will just like... I'll just get to the goal. Very nice. Okay, I will not continue. Okay, see, I mean, the levels get progressively more and more complex, but I think that's enough for now. I'm just like trying to think and trace out the thinking process that an AI would have to go through. Like it needs some background knowledge. It needs to understand what's going on. It needs to plan. Like current LLMs, no, I mean they don't stand a chance. But that's the fun part because the LLMs will get fine-tuned on the public games, right? They will. We'll not avoid it. But will this be enough to beat the private games? I mean, and the private games are supposedly also a little bit harder than the public ones. So I really hope that whatever like architecture, whatever model beats the whole benchmark is not an LLM, because maybe that's like beyond the capability of current LLMs, and we need some architectural advances, right? It's so exciting. I love this benchmark. It's so much more exciting than any frontier benchmark right now. I mean, it really aligns with what I wanted to work towards anyway. Most people will try to use LLMs here, but you don't have to. This is Wild West. I saw people already trying to employ LLM swarms, which is a technique to kind of brute force the benchmark, where LLMs just writes a potential solution and then you run it, test it, and you do that in a loop multiple times across many models. But life is not so easy, is it? My approach will be much different because I'll be diving deep to solve it. I will try to get to the bottom of intelligence and reasoning and planning, and I'll be studying a lot. I'll be deep in the trenches, just going brick by brick if I have to, because this is the way of science. So what is the game plan? I mean, we're not beating this, not today, not next month, not next year, but we're beating this, yo. We're beating this. I think I have a goal now. I have a trajectory, right? I mean, previously I was like kind of wandering aimlessly throughout the whole field of machine learning, just kind of just like exploring whatever I thought is interesting and useful. But now I have to fully align myself with this goal. I want to beat the benchmark. Okay, I already started working on my own template to submit solutions because the starting code that they give you is far from ideal, to say the least. But definitely a ton of studying is ahead of us, ton of new algorithms, new projects, new videos. I mean, this will be a whole journey. But eventually we'll beat it. We'll beat it with the way of science, brick by brick, if we have to. But for now, thanks for watching.